You can find us at BWSSpodcast.com and on Facebook at BWSS Podcast. This is because we said so. Let's start the show.
And now, recording from beautiful and sexy Miami, with your hosts, Seth and Laz and Research Lucas. It's because we said so.
Will, like, me and Will were really cool, but he's a dick too. He knows, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll tell Fernando and Will that they're dicks. Yeah. He'll cuss you out without cursing. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
dude, he'll say some shit that just, is so
it makes you feel down
without any bad words.
Yeah.
You're just like, damn, like, really?
Yeah, that's how he is.
Not many people can get me intellectually like that, and he's done it a couple times. Not in like pissed off, but whatever, bitch, hoe.
But it's like you're not a dick to other employees. If you get mad, you might go off and vent to somebody, but you're not gonna put somebody like in their place.
Well, now I certainly have a lot more patience than I did back then. Yeah, that's for sure.
All of us do, bro.
Sure.
Like big time.
True. Back then I used to get quite salty here and there. A
little salty.
That's all right though. That's the thing that I liked about Gotham is that having a general manager like Dara, you could go off and still be good because
Dara,
he would go off. Yeah,
he'd explain something like what happened.
Yeah,
I remember one time I pushed Curvins and I pushed Curvins because he untied my bow tie while I was helping the servers run food.
Sure.
And I was helping the runners run food, and he's a runner, and I'm like, you have time to fucking pull my tie off, but you have no fucking time to run food. That's why I'm fucking helping you. And I went to the back, and he smiled in my face, and I pushed him. And I'm like, fuck, why the fuck did I push him?
Like a good, hard shove?
Like a hard shove. I pushed him into the water machine. Like the water machine fell over.
He still had his dick's moments.
And then, what the fuck happened? And he followed me. I'm like, yo, you better get the fuck away from me right now, because I'm going to go the fuck off. And I just went to go smoke and came back.
He had his dick moments.
Then I was like, I went to Francois. I'm like, Francois, man, fuck, I fucked up. I went to him and told him first quarter, you feel me? Before
that's what you do.
Yeah, and then he's like, what did he do? I'm like, I told him, he's like, oh yeah, you had every right to do it. Like, you're right. But, you know what I mean? I was telling him just in case it came to like an HR situation or something like that.
You like came clean.
Yeah.
And,
but all the servers saw it and they were like, what the fuck? Like, oh man, that shit was crazy.
Hey Ricky, how are you doing today?
I'm good, Lucas. What's going on?
I'm not gonna lie, that hey Ricky, how are you doing today sound really fake.
Hey Ricky, how you doing today?
Lucas, was that a genuine "How are you doing" or was it like?
Because I didn't greet him.
Oh, you didn't greet me?
No, fuck you.
That was hilarious.
All right, we ready? Here we go. So welcome everybody. This is Because We Said So. We got Seth in mic 1. We got Laz in mic 2.
Yo.
We got Lucas in mic 3. With a semi-sunset going on back there. It's like it's almost sunset, but it's still
springtime
for
you guys.
Actually, it was beautiful today. It's 74 currently.
Really?
Today was kind of hot. Today, the past couple of days here in Miami are like, it's a little.
No, but it was raining too.
Toasty.
The other day when it rained, it got really cold in that evening.
Yeah, it's true.
Not really cold, but like,
It was huge.
And the night before, it was cold, then it started raining.
Cold for Florida.
And we got Ricky. Hold on. Let me see this light.
Oh, you forgot to introduce Ricky?
No, you started.
No, you started your story.
Yeah, there we go. It's a little more natural there. We can take that. All right. So, yeah, we got Ricky in mic 4. And what's good about him is obviously him and Laz are very close, and we have Ricky on standby for whenever we need someone to jump in. He's always there for us. So we really appreciate it. He bailed on us twice, but he's been there for us every time ever since.
I'm in forever debt.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I feel like you paid most of it off. Not to say you can ditch us again, but
I won't. I know the rules now.
Yeah, the rules. The rules are, when you say you're gonna fucking be there, cancel the day before or something, not the hour before. It's not a lot to
Understood.
ask. So we hail from Miami. Get our website at BWSS Podcast. All the links are there. Audio, video, all that stuff. Email at contact@BWSS Podcast. Send us an email. Tell us what you think. We record on camera at Arcane Studios. All the music is by the Unsilenced. And we release one extended show a week. And, those of you who like the show, tell your friends. Share with your friends, your enemies, your family, your first, second, twice, third cousin, whatever. And sorry we're late. So we took the week off because it was Easter. And, you know, I generally put up a classic episode when we take a break, but I started a new job and I just a lot to do. So we do apologize we're late, but we're back. And this is BWSS episode 69 with Ricky. We're going to be talking about Iran's nuclear facility was attacked again. Seems to be happening almost every couple years for the last 20 years. Cooking mob boss captured. Did you guys see this one or hear this one?
No.
Very interesting. So Amazon admits drivers pee in bottles. How about this one? Anybody? No?
I'll be
heard it.
honest.
But when you bring that up,
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah.
I was watching
pee in
a
the bottle.
video about something else from another company.
Exactly.
So just when you bring it up, I'll talk about it.
Okay. Fair enough.
We've all done it once.
Oh, dude. I've
we
done
do
it
it all
more
at
than
once.
once. Yeah.
More than once.
Once.
At
You
least
do it
once.
once,
We
that's
keep
it.
a bottle just for that.
Yeah.
Just in
We keep
case.
bottles of water in the back for that.
Pretty much. We're
Hey, Seth,
guys.
didn't you tell us the story about waking up one night?
The
not-
vodka
So
bottle.
one morning, so yeah, I drank my own piss once.
Whoa!
Did you hear this
I
fucking
thought you
story?
didn't drink it. You drank it?
Well, I didn't actually swallow it, but it was in my mouth.
Fuck, dog.
So I'm living up in New York, and I was living with two girls at a time, and every Sunday morning almost, the girls would come over and they would have a little brunchy thing, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes go out to the park. So I wake up, I gotta pee. They're out there. I didn't know what to do. So I peed in a bottle, right? It was a 20-ounce Samuel Adams bomb bottle that I had.
Yeah.
And so, I wake up 3 to 4 hours later after having slept better and maybe sobered up a bit. And I was like,
I need a drink.
I still got some fucking beer left. So, dude, I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. And the minute it hits my mouth, it's so salty. The minute it hits my mouth, you just instantly want to force it back in the bottle, but it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
Wasn't the
it
bottle
just
warm?
sprays all
It
over
was
the
already
damn
warm
place.
anyways because he was like,
Well, it was room temperature. Let's be honest.
the first thing I'm gonna have in the morning is a warm beer.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no! I mean, those.
So was it better or worse than Coors Light?
Oh, dude!
Wow.
feel like
Is Coors Light that bad?
Oh, we lost another
I'll have to
sponsor.
have I know, right? I'll have to have another Coors Light soon. It's been a while. I'm
How's
not
the
really
regular
sure.
Coors?
I don't know.
They don't
Actually,
sell it. It's the yellow label.
MGD is probably my favorite cheap beer. And believe it or not, on a hot sunny day, on the beach here, dude, a freaking ice cold Budweiser is delicious.
I've never had a Budweiser.
Yeah,
You never had a Budweiser?
Budweiser?
No, nope.
What kind of American
The
are
king
you?
of the beer, bro.
That's probably
I've
my
had,
first beer.
I've had Bud Ice, but I've never had
what?
just standard
Bud Ice.
Budweiser.
But ice?
That's like saying
Or
I
black
haven't had
ice?
Dom Perignon, but I've had Asti Spumante.
I have not had
I'm
either.
like, what is that? Of course. That's why. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we're gonna have what the fuck news. We're gonna have Lucas's weather, Laz's corner positivity. That's right. And don't forget to check out our sister show, MarketPeek. If you go to the website, you'll see it. It's actually youtube.com/C for channel/MarketPeek. MarketPeek. Market Peak, as in you're taking a peek. I can spell. So, all right, I guess we're going to go ahead and jump in.
It's time for quick news.
BBC Mafia fugitive caught after posting cooking show on YouTube. So, Italian police tracked down Mark Farron Claude Biart, 53, through the culinary videos he had uploaded to YouTube.
Wait, he posts his own cooking shows?
So he posted his own freaking cooking shows. Okay. And he was, he was good at hiding it pretty well, except for they recognized his tattoos.
He hit it on YouTube.
Oh, so he didn't
Have his face showing, but he had the tattoos, and that's how they got him. He'd been on the run since 2014 when he was wanted by police for allegedly trafficking cocaine into the Netherlands on behalf of the Cacciola clan. And that's from the Drangheta Mafia. Drangheta Mafia is considered one of the world's most powerful organized crime groups because it controls most of the cocaine entering Europe, based in Calabria, which is down by the boot. But yeah, man. So this guy,
7 years. He had a good run, bro.
he had a good run, dude. Could you his love of cooking is what got him caught, man.
It's usually a
Should've worn
woman.
a chef coat or something.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, well, that's true. I mean, maybe he had him
Yeah,
on
if you're
his
doing cooking
hands.
shows, wear a chef coat, chef hat,
Yeah, of course. You always do.
lick the part.
I don't know. Maybe he had him on his hands or
Nah, you
something.
fucked
It's
up.
pretty like who sees that? It's like, wait a minute.
But that goes to tell
Like,
you,
yeah,
aren't you, when you're on the run, you change your face, you cut your hair,
sure.
hide the tattoos, makeup. You know?
I guess
But
not.
who thinks that like somebody's gonna be watching his freaking like
It's
YouTube?
fucking
Oh,
YouTube,
you'll be
bro.
surprised.
I know, but like, and then like from the Dominican Republic, and like catch him that way. Like it's just I don't know. What are the odds? I'm just saying.
You never know.
Because somebody could just Google like whatever he was cooking. Oh, we're cooking lamb chops today.
Yeah.
Somebody Googles lamb chops.
like
The first
Dominican
video pops up
dishes.
as this guy.
Yeah.
Could be. And Laz, you said you had a couple quick newses, so go for it.
All right, first one. 11 becomes first nightclub in the U.S. to accept cryptocurrency.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that happened. Was it yesterday?
I had to take one of my news out for this one.
Okay.
Now when paying for table, this came from NBC 6 Florida.
Okay.
Now when paying for tables, drinks, or merchandise, guests have the option of seamlessly paying with cryptocurrency.
Which ones did they mention?
They did not say, but it might. I didn't. see
Bitcoin, I'm
exactly.
sure.
It was
Ethereum,
Bitcoin, I think,
hopefully.
in the first place.
I'm telling you, those of you not watching our MarketPeek show, if you're gonna buy anything, buy Ethereum. It's gonna go crazy. It already has. It's gone up from like 1,500 to like 23, almost 24 today in like less than a month. So it's gonna go up 100% when Bitcoin goes up, but when Bitcoin stalls, Ethereum's gonna keep going up. It's just the way it is, especially with these NFTs because they all run on the Ethereum network. So just a
said
little
Ethereum?
tidbit. Ethereum, yeah.
I'll put that in my notes.
Yeah. So this is not financial advice. I'm just telling you my opinion here. I gotta say
Yeah,
it.
you gotta know.
You got it.
We talk about this stuff on the MarketPeek show all the time, but just a little heads up for you. So anyway, please, Laz, take it away.
So since we have a big growth in relevancy of cryptocurrency coupled with Major Francis Suarez leading the charge for Miami's tech boom, we felt it made sense to introduce cryptocurrency as an option for our guests to pay. That's what Dennis DeGori, the creator and CEO of 11, said.
Sure.
And he's always trying to, expand and be futuristic or whatever's going
Sure.
on with everything that's going on. He partnered with the largest cryptocurrency processing companies to implement the system to process cryptocurrencies purchases using Bitcoin Cash, Ripple, Dogecoin.
Ripple and
Doge.
Dogecoin.
Yeah,
Wow.
Dogecoin's going up.
Holy crap. I think it's like 7-8 cents. That's another one.
No,
that's,
it went up to 90.
did it really?
Yeah.
Dude, unbelievable.
The system in place enables business to accept cryptocurrency as a form of payment without having to buy, own, or manage crypto. So,
Wow, they're
well,
probably taking a small percentage just for doing the transaction. Those guys are in the right business.
So, but people that don't live here, 11 is a 24-hour strip club.
Yep.
That's in downtown Miami. It's pretty cool.
I drive by it a lot now with my job.
I'm surprised.
sure.
Does
You don't
Grutman
stop.
own that?
Nah, I
No.
don't think so.
Yeah, that's probably the only one he doesn't own.
Yeah, right.
What's funny is I was watching, what show was that we were watching yesterday? Oh, something called Southside. It's just like a funny thing, like based on stuff in Chicago.
Sure.
And they were ordering, they were doing something with Litcoin. And they were like,
Litcoin?
yeah. So then people were going into like this rent to own like furniture store.
Sure.
And then they started accepting Litcoin. So everybody started getting on the Litcoin thing because it was like crazy. And they were making hella money and then they lost all their money. So right before they took the Litcoin option out, people were trying to buy stuff. But I was like dying. So then I saw,
Litcoin.
but like obviously this is like getting bigger and bigger with all the cryptocurrency
Yeah, it's
and
the
the
future.
NFTs and stuff like that. And it's crazy is a lot of the shows that I watch, if we had that first, the NFTs from
Sure.
what I saw.
Yeah.
Besides like reading articles, now people are starting to talk about it and trying to explain it, which I still don't understand, but it doesn't matter.
Sure.
it's
Sure.
all good.
Hey, Lucas, can you look up if there's a Litcoin?
I don't think Litcoin is real.
LIT.
Litcoin, yeah.
Because the other people they were trying to go between Bitcoin and the other person had this thing. And he's like, get Litcoin. And they're like, why? Because it's lit.
Because it's lit. I've never heard of one. I find it hard to believe no one's thought of it.
There is a Litecoin.
Yeah, Litecoin for sure.
Nah, bro, not
Yeah,
Bitcoin.
but
It's
not
just-
Bitcoin.
It's a fucking joke.
No.
I think.
Yeah, I didn't think there
mean-
was. Somebody should do it though. I'd buy some just because it's lit.
It's lit.
Here we go.
That's exactly what he said. It's
Yeah,
lit.
it's lit.
It was like a white
One-
dude. He's like, you know why? It's lit.
What's that, Lucas?
One Litecoin is worth $266.
Yeah. Litecoin's been around for a while. That's another one too, but trust me, folks, Ethereum.
It's lit.
So, all right, AP, Germany bans water vitalizer over radio interference. This one's kind of funny. So, German authorities on Friday banned the sale of a new age water vitalizer device amid concerns that it's interfering with amateur radio signals. The Federal Network Agency said it received numerous reports that the device was sold by Swiss company Wassermatrix AG as a way to activate the body's self-healing powers, was transmitting on the frequencies allocated for radio users. The agency said the owners of the €8,000 or $9,500 device, which has been sold more than 2,400 times, are allowed to keep it but not use it.
But what exactly does it do?
It was, I don't know, some new age stuff that I guess it like vitalizes the water or some crap. So when you drink it, it's much more vitalizing and health conscious and energetic or something.
Like
I
your
don't really-
regular water or water in
It's probably crap.
it's
putting radio waves-
$9,000.
Yeah, they got
Like,
2,400 people to buy that shit. That just got banned.
That's tough.
Vasa Matrix didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. So yeah, I guess that sucks.
Do you ask for your money back or?
No, I don't
No,
know.
you could keep it.
You
You just
could
can't use
probably
it.
class action for fraud if anything were to happen. And then on BBC, Facebook and Google are planning 2 new undersea internet cables to connect Southeast Asia with North America. This is kind of interesting because you don't really think about how information gets across, to the other side of the freaking world. But yeah, they have these big ass cables that take it underneath everything. And they originally had planned to have some go into North Korea, into Hong Kong. But then when Trump came in, he nixed that because obviously China has taken over Hong Kong again.
We have cables in Atlantic, right?
Yeah, we have cables in the Atlantic, the Pacific, absolutely. Atlantic going over to Europe.
Okay.
The sharks
sure.
like to eat them.
I think there's some that go directly into
Sharks.
Brazil. Yeah, I mean, you can get a cable map and see it. There's actually, when you look at it, like, holy crap. You wonder, like, how do they get this stuff down there? I mean, now they probably use some sort of like robotics or something like that. So, but it's going to be the first to directly connect North America to the main parts of Indonesia. It's expected to be completed in 2023. Facebook said last year it would build 1,864 miles of fiber in Indonesia across 20 cities. I didn't realize Facebook was in it like that. They're just like setting up internet for everybody across the globe. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. So, all right, Laz, you got another one?
This one kind of bothered me.
Okay.
Japan to start releasing Fukushima water into the sea in 2 years.
I'm glad you picked this up because I saw it. I didn't have room on my side, but yeah, dude, that's pretty messed up.
So this is from Fox 7 News, whatever. Japan's government announced Tuesday it will start releasing treated radioactive water from the wrecked Fukushima nuclear plant. I don't remember that it happened like 4. Oh, it says right here, 2011.
Yeah, it's 10 years ago.
Yeah. So the water that was used for cooling got the nuclear stuff got into the
Yeah,
water.
it's radioactive. Yep.
So they've been holding it down, and I guess the water storage is getting full, and it's going to be full next year. So they're trying to treat it and dump it into the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
So I worry about this because I'm a big seafood person, and I think you remember when that happened, we weren't allowed to eat fish from the Pacific side for like a minute.
Well, they showed that there was
A lot of-
radiation in like the milk of the cows on, Western California and Canada and shit like that.
And then I think they held it away from us for a little bit before they told everybody what was going on.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think people pretty much figured it out. They knew it was going to freaking happen. Any scientists following it, I'm pretty sure that Lucas this is a tough one. I don't know if you're going to find it. Can you see if there's any satellites that can detect radiation from space?
satellites can detect radiation?
I'm pretty sure there's at least a couple. Whether we know about them or not.
Okay. the fishermen obviously are totally opposed by it. Residents of Japan and its neighbors are opposed of it as well.
But what else? What do you do though? That's the thing.
I don't fucking know, bro. Build more storage.
They said it's going to take like 10 years to get it all in there. It's not like they're just going to dump it. It's going to be a little bit at a time.
Yeah, but so it's supposed to just filter out. Like
they said they were going to do something, or it wasn't going to be as harmful or something like that, if I remember correctly.
They can't.
Nothing?
No, from NASA.gov, NASA's Earth observing satellites might monitor many health-related quantities, including aerosols and ozone, nitrous oxide, and other constituents in the air we breathe, as well as fires, floods, and other events that impact life on Earth. However, near-Earth radioactivity can only be detected near the radioactive source, not by satellites.
Okay. I don't know. I just feel like there's some military shit out there we don't know about.
And then now they're talking about the local fisheries have just returned to full operation after a decade since that shit happened.
Yeah. Because you can't eat that fish.
And they're only open for testing purposes.
Sure.
So and then they're struggling because there's a demand and nobody wants to eat it.
But what do you do? That's the thing. There's no other option.
Yeah, but I'm not eating fish from and I love fish. I love sushi.
Natural
I love raw
shrimp.
fish. I'm eating a lot of Florida shit.
Yeah.
So Florida grouper, yellowtail.
Well, 90% of the seafood we eat here in America is imported, and 50% of that is farmed. So we might just have to eat some more farm fish for a while.
Yeah, but farm fish is not.
It can be good. Here's the thing. So there are companies out there that are pioneering ways to farm stuff. There's a company called Natural Shrimp that actually is patented a way to farm shrimp without any antibiotics, without any necessary like unnatural chemicals and stuff like that. So people are working on it because in the end of the day, that's the only way we're gonna be able to get enough protein. It's like because we're fishing the crap out of the oceans. There's not a lot of options.
It's true.
Maybe we need to eat a new fish.
Could be.
Look, you're sucking your teeth. Who decided they're going to milk the first cow?
Who decided they're going to crack open the first oyster and eat that shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck. Right.
All right, BBC. Amazon apologizes for wrongly denying drivers need to urinate in bottles. So they originally said no. And then people are like, bitch. And they're like, okay. Amazon has apologized to U.S. politicians for falsely denying that drivers are, at times, forced to urinate in plastic bottles. Mark Pocan, a Democrat from Wisconsin.
It's not only them. Continue.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Referenced Amazon making workers urinate in water bottles in a tweet. Amazon Twitter account then replied, if that were true, nobody would work for us. The company has now apologized after evidence emerged of drivers having to urinate in bottles. We owe an apology to Representative Pocan, Amazon said. And then Pocan was like, it's not about me. It's about the people and your freaking, your drivers that have to pee. The thing is, where are they going to go? Like, you're in a truck all freaking day, running around all over the damn place.
You can't pee in a corner in broad daylight.
No, now, in the past year, you can't pee anywhere anyways.
Yeah.
Public restrooms are closed.
Bro,
Yep.
they just started opening them back up.
Forget
And
about
still,
it.
they're doing routes. They don't have time to find somewhere and
Then they were
get
like,
down.
They don't.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how you chose this, but randomly I was watching something about UPS workers and how their training and rules are very vigorous as well for the drivers. Like, they're not allowed to make left turns unless they have to or something like that.
Yeah, because if you get stuck at a left turn, you get stuck there and you burn gas.
You burn
a right
gas.
turn, you can just turn.
Make the right.
And it's also a lot safer.
It's safer.
Well, that's true. You're not crossing over totally.
Then they brought it to we can deliver 350,000 more packages a year if there's no left turns, unless you have no choice to make a left turn. Like, obviously, if you're getting on a highway.
Who did this research?
No, it's
real.
Not,
it's real.
It's
real.
not.
They have it's in the UPS training guide.
It's not a surprise. It's there. It's true because if you have to make a left, you're crossing traffic. You're crossing traffic going this way, and you're crossing another lane most of the time. So much more dangerous. But also with the left, you got to wait for a green light. If you're on the right side, you can just make it, and you
make a right turn a couple of
multiply
times.
that.
Yeah,
Lucas, how many UPS trucks out there a day?
You said what?
I'll look that up, but I do know that UPS has their own mapping algorithms to absolutely minimize left turns.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what they do. But
Exactly.
it is what it is.
So how did Amazon beat the freaking union? That's what I want to know. I'm pretty sure it's Alabama.
Because they pay a lot of money anyway. The union's not going to do better for you than Amazon already does.
That's true.
All right.
That's from as a former Amazon employee.
Sure.
It's not possible.
And current.
So we talked about the Amazon thing on our stock show because it affects the stock. Then I referenced you saying, how much you love working there and how easy it would be for Amazon to say, listen, if you like the way things are, just leave it alone, because if a union comes in here, things are going to change for sure.
Dramatically.
Yeah.
But
For
the
sure.
same thing with the peeing in the bottle and cups. The UPS drivers have to do the same thing because they're very.
At least
what do
they
you
can
call
go
it?
in the back of the truck and have some privacy,
What do
Just
they
don't
call- what
splash
are
it on my package.
They're tracked. They're tracked very vigorously
Sure.
all day. So. And if you're stuck somewhere for too long, they want to know what were you doing there? Like,
Of
what's
course.
going on?
Yeah.
That's kind of annoying.
Same
though.
thing with Amazon. For
No,
sure.
but Amazon, most of the truck drivers.
Same thing with the
are-
post office now, probably with the new trucks they got coming out.
Oh, okay.
Anything, Lucas?
According to Wikipedia, 119,000 worldwide, ranging from bicycles to tractor trailer.
For UPS?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bicycles.
I think it'll be more.
Urban.
Bicycle. Yeah, I guess so.
How many-
Sure.
Besides
Sure.
the envelope packages, how much stuff can you deliver on a bike?
I don't know. Maybe it's just like the envelopes or something.
But
Sure.
if you're close to
Yeah.
imagine if
One
you're,
big
Exactly.
box.
if you're
You got
in
a little-
downtown and you're delivering
thing
everything to
towed.
the little area there,
Sure.
you can be on a bike. It's probably easier.
You probably have one short route.
All right, Lucas, are you ready over there?
For my what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Time
The fuck, bro?
for- Wait a
It's had
minute.
2 years.
What the fuck?
Or 2 weeks, that is. So, okay, Lucas, what do we got?
This week comes from 6ABC.
Okay.
I get a lot of local news. obviously.
Okay.
I like
Lucas. A deer gets hit by a school bus, goes through
Okay.
the windshield, and lands on a sleeping student.
What?
Now,
Okay.
How old is the kid?
Yeah.
it looks like middle school or early high school.
Okay.
Not
Wow.
identified.
So it goes through the windshield.
busts out the entire windshield
Sure.
and lands in the first seat where
Sure.
a student is sleeping.
Wow.
He
How
gets
you
body
sleep on a
slammed.
school bus?
I don't sleep on a school bus.
Yeah, you can
No, if
see-
you're going on a long trip.
Well,
Nah, kids fall asleep on the school bus all the
yeah,
time.
dude.
Even younger kids. They
Yeah.
just
especially if it's a long ride. I would have sometimes like a 30-minute ride.
and you're stopping and picking up more kids. And
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
happens.
that's tough for the kid in the first seat.
Depends on how. If you have like a really packed school bus, forget it. But if you got a school bus that doesn't have a lot going on, that's
the-
interesting. That's a bummer.
On the video, you hear the kid saying after the deer, the bus driver opens up the door and the deer runs off.
Sure.
On the video, you hear the kid say, "I was just trying to sleep, y'all."
So Lucas, you got so I don't know if you guys know this, but up north you can buy deer insurance. So if
really?
if you hit
Yeah,
a deer,
yeah.
and Lucas got it once, and
The
how much
day
did it
after.
cost you?
All right, now I switched insurance companies
Sure.
from I don't even remember what to the current one. And when I was in the office, I told him, if you don't have comprehensive coverage in Pennsylvania, you're an idiot.
Sure.
Next morning, I'm driving to work. I hit a deer.
Yeah. Deer insurance, and the next day he hits a freaking deer.
Whoa.
I call the insurance company and remember, hey, it's Lucas. You remember when I was out in the office last night and I told you you're an idiot if you hit a deer?
Yeah, and then they sent the police over for fraud. Like, what are the
Yeah,
odds?
because
like,
it's the day
seriously.
before, bro. Like,
Yeah. Like,
No,
guy gets
honestly,
deer insurance, the next day he hits a deer.
So what happened?
No, I paid my $100 deductible, and I think it covered like $1,400.
$100 deductible. Jesus, look at this
Damn.
I
cool
think my
guy.
deductible was $200.
Good
Dude,
lord.
Mine's
the
5.
deductible on my Genesis is $500.
Sure. I got you.
Did the deer die?
No, the fucker ran off. I couldn't keep the meat.
Couldn't at least punch him in the face once.
Dude,
That's a bummer.
Dude, I was mad. I couldn't call out of work so I could go take it to the butcher. A couple years ago, Mom hit a deer,
Sure.
and it was still alive. And this old lady pulled up. She was like, "You okay?" Made sure she was okay. I'll be right back. She comes back with a knife
Oh, really?
to put the deer out of its misery.
Oh my God.
Wow.
But
She
the
can
deer
make
was
it
right
already,
here.
Did
the
she
deer
eat
was
it?
already dead. No, it was a baby deer.
Granny's gonna take care of this one. Good
Poor
Lord.
Rambo.
Wow.
Rambo.
Yeah, seriously. All right. Well, I'm gonna play a quick little video because somebody in the house learned a new word. And
Not from me.
Not from you.
No.
No.
Okay, I'm like, I know. I remember.
It's just like it's. I mean, I heard her saying it coming down the damn street.
She's becoming a woman.
Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah, right. Here we
Good luck.
go. Here, try some chicken soup.
No!
Come on,
No!
I don't.
one bite.
No! No!
What did she do before when she didn't want something?
Probably just run. Now she's standing her ground.
No!
Please.
What did she do before, Seth? Before the no.
One bite.
No!
Good Lord. What did she say before one bite?
No, before. No, what did she say before she was saying no? Before this
She
no
was
thing.
like,
Oh, okay.
And she knows a lot of words, like she knows a lot of words. She could ask for stuff. I want to watch Charlie. I want some cereal. But the no thing, she just
never.
didn't pick up on.
Gosh, she
Yeah,
got to
she
feed
realized
the
that
damn
power.
kids, bro.
She realized that no has
She
power.
can exercise her
All right.
will. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And boy, does she, whoa, Nelly.
We prefer her to say fuck.
Yeah.
That's not gonna shit.
So,
The other Layla's sister just says, "No, I don't like it.
Yeah?
I don't like it."
okay, that's pretty good. That'd be better than, it'd be a lot more work than one emphatic, loud, annoying, or several no's. Good Lord. It's like, come on, man.
She wants you to get the point.
All right, so I want to give a shout out to Alex who trained me in my new job. I don't know if he's going to watch this, probably not, but he was awesome. He did a really good job. I want to say anyone who's watching this from the show or watching the show from work, which I don't know, maybe, but everyone's been awesome. Love everybody. It's been great. Everyone's been very helpful, which is awesome. That's pretty much all I got about that. Any shout outs, Lass?
Shout outs? Nada.
Okay. Any shout outs, Lucas?
No. Surprisingly, no.
Okay. And Ricky, any shout outs over there?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Okay.
I like the new Alessia. She's fun.
Yeah, she is a lot of fun, dude. She's a lot of fun. All right, we're going to take our first break. We're going to be back with the nuclear attack, or at least the nuclear site attack again. And that's pretty much what's up. Boom. What the hell are you doing over there? Damn.
It's a video.
Yeah, okay. The only video I'm interested in is,
You have your hands full.
yeah, boo. I trust the dude.
Yes,
I'm
Seth.
telling
When are you
that's
gonna?
all we bet, Les.
What's
When
his shirt?
you gotta join the gun club?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I want to get one. I do. Like,
Dude, even a little 22 little pea shooter, something.
Sure.
They made me get one. If you want one, get one. But if you don't want one, you don't need it.
Get what?
The gun.
What gun?
No, I will
You guys
peer
made me
pressure
get the
him into getting one.
You said you always wanted one, so we got you one.
I always wanted one.
You said you wanted a gun.
I don't remember.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, and Ricky.
Oh no, I wanted. Only reason I got it this time because it was going crazy. Remember, everything was going nuts. Everybody was going nuts.
Even before then, you wanted a gun.
Yeah, but I didn't really care that much.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, Ricky, you know 1911s?
Yeah, I want one. I want a Colt.
I have
Colt?
one.
Okay.
I have one, and I bought a 15-round extended mag for it.
They make extended rounds for that?
Yeah.
Of course. Everything.
All right. I'm set up.
What were you doing?
I was setting up so I only get the emails I want on my new awesome Galaxy 3 watch. Do. Love this thing. Very excited. Thank the Lord. Speakers. Look at you. All right. So I guess we're back. And we're going to go ahead and just jump into this whole Iran pile of crap going on over there. Who knows what's up? So, a lot of this stuff. So most of this from the New York Times. This is Ronan Bergman, Rick Gladstone, and Farnaz Fashihi. As you can see, basically blackout hits Iran nuclear site and what appears to be Israeli sabotage. So what had happened was, first of all, this place had been attacked, I don't know how many darn times. And the reason why is because people are trying to keep Israel from making or stockpiling enriched uranium that they could use to eventually make a weapon. The Powell Ferry was described by Iran as nuclear terrorism as talks were underway in Vienna to restore a new 2015 nuclear deal. So the one that they set up before Trump, that was set up by Obama, to get them to stop. We'll lift the sanctions. You stop enriching it. This is the one that Trump came in and was like, fuck that. So the blackout injected new uncertainty into diplomatic efforts that began last week to salvage the 2015 deal. Iran did not say precisely what had caused the blackout at the heavily fortified site, which had been a target of previous sabotage, and Israel publicly declined to confirm or deny any responsibility. But American and Israel intelligence officials said there had been an Israeli role. Two intelligence officials briefed on the damage said it had been caused by a large explosion that completely destroyed the independent and heavily protected internal power system that supplies underground centrifuges that enrich uranium. The officials who spoke on the condition of anonymity to describe a classified Israeli operation said the explosion had dealt a severe blow and it would take months to restore Natan's production. So here's the thing. One of the things that they had going for them, Iran, in the talks were, listen, release the sanctions and we'll stop you enriching uranium. However, they're not enriching uranium right now because the power system that they had to work on these centrifuges just got blown to smithereens. So, and Israel is not happy with Biden saying, hey, we'll talk about it again. So the question is, who did it? And why? Because here's the thing. Saudi Arabia doesn't like Iran. They don't want them to have the new. Same thing with, the UAE. There's a lot of countries out there.
Nobody who has an enemy wants them to have it.
Yeah.
So
Sure. Exactly.
Especially if you have a lot of enemies.
Or that. Sure. And that's the thing. Like, they have so many enemies over there, but they have allies as well. But the problem is, people are afraid that if Iran gets it, then everyone else is going to be like, holy shit, we really need to get it so we can protect ourselves.
They're just stocking the uranium. They haven't made it weaponized yet.
No, well, that's the thing.
Yeah, so they're not.
They don't want to give them that opportunity.
Yeah, but whoever's stopping is like, once they decide like, oh shit, nuclear weapons is all in.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
So they're slowing the progress.
And they don't want Iran to be able to use that, against the world. It's like, listen, you do what we want, or we take action, and we can do it right now.
They've been
can't
quiet
say any
lately,
of that
though.
shit. They've been quiet because they've been destroyed by these sanctions. Realistically,
Okay.
It's not like back in the Ahmadinejad days when, they were a little bit, more independent, stuff like that. But what's going on now is a much different situation. So Israel sabotaged Iran's nuclear work before cyber attacks and outright assassinations. Now, the killings of several Iranian nuclear scientists, including ambush on a key developer of its nuclear program last November. I don't know if you guys remember, but last November, one of their key, the number one nuclear scientist for Iran was just killed.
Yeah, you had that on the show.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah.
Killed by a remote control gun
Yeah.
as he was driving down the freaking street.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, it did. It was a remote control gun, and they were supposed to retaliate.
Dude, just killed him while he was in the car. So I mean, it was set up. and dude, it's just unbelievable. The blackout came less than a year after mysterious fire ravaged another part of the facility, further raising suspicions. The blackout came a day after Iranian officials lauded the inauguration of a new advanced centrifuges house at a site at where the fire occurred, where the blowup occurred. And they also did it on National Nuclear Day, which is pretty freaking funny.
Oh, growl.
Yeah, seriously.
Don't announce anything.
Yeah, pretty much. So the way this centrifuge, actually, we'll get into this. Let me finish this up a little bit here. So we have software called Stuxnet. You guys have heard of this, Lucas? You might have heard of it, but Stuxnet was like the first weaponized code or virus. And this is Kim Zetter from Wired Magazine. This is in 2014. In January 2010, inspectors with the International Atomic Energy Agency, the IAEA, visited Nanut's uranium enrichment plant in Iran, noticed that the centrifuges used to enrich uranium gas were failing at an unprecedented rate. The cause was a complete mystery, apparently as much to the Iranian technicians replacing the centrifuges as to the inspectors observing them. 5 months later, a seemingly unrelated event occurred. A computer security firm in Belarus was called in to troubleshoot a series of computers in Iran that were crashing and rebooting repeatedly. Again, the cause of the problem was a mystery. That is until researchers found a handful of malicious files on one of the systems and discovered the world's first digital weapon. Stuxnet, came to be known, was unlike any other virus or worm that came before. Rather than simply hijacking, targeting computer systems, or stealing information, it escaped the digital realm to wreak physical destruction on equipment the computers controlled.
What year was this?
This was in 2010.
Damn.
It's the first one.
The first one that was like the other one.
The first one that could attack something that
And
did
do
something
physical
physical. Yeah. It wasn't just in there to, it literally.
Like it wasn't there to break down your network. It was something.
Like it was to do
set off a
damage,
gun.
physical
Yeah.
damage. Stuxnet had already been working silently, sabotaging centrifuges at the Nanut's plant for about a year. An early version of the attack manipulated valves on the centrifuges to increase the pressure inside them and damage the devices as well as the enrichment process. So that was some messed up crap. Good Lord, dude. That's what happened. No, it's freaking... Yeah, dude. That freaking kid, dude.
She's not even here.
We're going to talk about it.
No,
I know.
poor job.
Good
Oh,
Lord.
man.
Poor
Hey,
baby.
we've all been through it, bro.
We're going to talk about it. That's definitely some beef I got for this week. That's for sure. So centrifuges are large cylindrical tubes connected by pipes in a configuration known as a cascade. They spin at supersonic speeds to separate isotopes in uranium gas for use in a nuclear power plant and weapon. So spins the gas so fast that the uranium isotopes, they separate out. There's a bunch of these centrifuges in a line that are connected to pipes. And they'll start here, and it'll spin it around, collect it, spin it around, collect it. And as it gets further down the process, it gets more and more enriched. That's a really, really big oversimplification. As Iran prepared for the presidential elections, the attackers behind Stuxnet also prepared their assault with a new version of the malware. So what it does is it made the centrifuges speed up to where they've essentially just, kind of exploded, and like centrifuges were like, just knocking each other off of kilter and stuff like that. Is there a picture here? Yeah, here we go. So here's a picture of what it looks like. So this is, once again, the New York Times. So they're all in a line.
That's
and,
odd, yeah.
And you can see the piping and stuff like that as well. And it just
It looks like one of the missions in 007 from like 1996.
sure.
Like,
I mean,
remember?
that's kind of like
the
what's
nuclear
going on.
silo.
That's
And
how the main way they do the enrichment. So
and
yeah,
they
probably
blew up the whole thing.
Sure. Absolutely. So what's interesting though is, because they're air gapped, that nowadays, like the whole situation with the internet there is it's not really connected to the outside world. So they had to get it in. They feel like it was a flash drive or something, how they got Stuxnet in there. But the way they did it in reality is they infected companies that were supplying parts to the computer systems there, which is exactly, if you remember, we talked about Solar Winds, how they basically took over the government systems here, and they believe it was Russia. This just happened, months ago.
I just had a whole training online
Sure.
about how we let the people outside of the hotel basically have access to everything. And it's like anybody can come in with a uniform. I mean, the people that come regularly, you know them, but somebody can come in a uniform. Oh, I'm here to work on the stove or here to work on the network.
Here, follow me.
Yeah, that's it. You're letting them in, you know?
That's it.
And that's how simple it is. Like, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, obviously for really, really secure places, which I would feel like this should be, but it's probably not. They got somebody there that's just like, this guy, Joe, come on in. Let me show you. Let me show you the problem.
There's a lot of spies too.
Yeah,
You know,
it's crazy.
We just sent back a couple spies that ended up going to college here, and they were working in sensitive areas. They were from China, and then somebody realized, holy crap, this woman's from the Chinese military, and she went through the system here. She's been here for a long time.
What are you gonna say? You can't tell. You're this person's.
Execute him.
No, you can't.
can't
Even
do
if
it.
you
You
catch
can't.
a Russian spy and you know they're a spy, you just send them back. That's just the way it is in this world. I mean,
But
for
how
the
much
most part.
information do I already have?
Nah, they
True.
they have something we don't know about that they figure they fix them before they send them back.
Sure,
They
or
take care
that.
of the problem.
I'm sure they do.
But it's just
Nah, but like you said, they're here for a long time. In that time, you don't know how much information they relayed back.
yeah,
Sure.
but of course it's a student. You know what I mean? Like how many if you're gonna meet a student that comes here, you're not gonna ask them, oh, what were you doing
No,
in China? I'm
exactly.
a military. I was a military. No, then oh yeah, I went to high school. I'm here in college.
Well,
now.
she had a
I
different
just want
name.
a job. Yeah,
like,
of course. You know what I
all
mean? Like,
that.
you're not-
It's all
they-
documented.
But
like,
that's what I'm saying. It's easy for us to trust somebody that, like, is a student, for example. You trust a student. You trust the guy that's coming to wire the building. He
Sure.
can wire the building to fucking anything. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like,
That's
it is what
bad.
it is. It is bad. It's horrible. Like,
it's the way it is.
but literally, this is the
Literally.
first time that I had a training where they were like, be careful with this. Be careful with somebody bringing a device that has nothing to do with the system, but all of a sudden it's there.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't think about stuff like that.
Especially like hospitals. That's where it can get
Yep,
really crazy.
hospitals, restaurants, like everywhere, bro.
Sure. So that's exactly how they got the whole Stuxnet thing in. So we'll see, man. I mean, the situation over there, there's a lot of forces at work trying to keep Iran from getting it. It's kind of interesting, you know, when you think about it. And, I mean, every 2-3 years, there's an attack there of some sort, 100%. So it's just they just keep going, man.
I'm surprised they haven't come up with like some different type of device or weapon of mass destruction yet. Or maybe they
wow,
haven't.
I mean-
Don't know.
They
Yeah.
have like lasers and stuff like that that are more targeted. But yeah, I mean, a nuclear. I mean, unless you start getting into like supernova.
I guess like
and
nuclear is the
exploding
most
stars.
dangerous because it lasts longer than just that day.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Storm Area 51.
And
No,
if-
a laser will just destroy whatever it has to destroy at that time. Like
Area
nuclear.
51. What a door.
I'm pretty sure Ricky was the one who started it. I'm talking shit.
Sure. All right. Well, I mean, that's pretty much all we got. Anybody have any thoughts about this before we take our next little break and then wrap it up with some beef, Laz's corner positivity, Lucas's weather? No? Dang.
No.
All right.
I mean, the moral of the story is don't be an engineer for Iran.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I mean, that's true.
Or maybe,
Unless
yes,
you're just
be an
gonna live
engineer. Figure it out.
Let me figure it out. It was a robotic gun. You're driving
Yeah, like-
out of nowhere. Yeah, that's not a sign. I don't know what.
Yeah, dude. The robotic gun part, it's just like, dude,
Buy a
that's-
bulletproof car, bro.
that means he
You're
probably
good.
took the same path home like every day.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know who's watching.
Nope, for sure you don't. All right, we're going to take our second break. We'll be back with a whole bunch of goodies. What do you think about that?
15.
Are you allowed to have? You're not allowed to have bigger clips on this, right?
Yeah, we are.
Nice.
I gotta go to the gun show. What state is you can't have the extended clip?
California.
You're a douchebag.
What is he doing?
You put the mic.
Nah, he's good. Rick's good now. Rick's fucking the perfect person.
I'm normal.
The perfect person. Better than normal.
Rick, do you have any beef, asshole, suck at anything?
No.
Okay.
Now I've been normal. I'm less angry.
All right. All right.
Did you get
well,
laid?
No, I stopped drinking.
Yeah, that'll do it. I don't remember you ever being angry, personally.
Not
You never
with
got
us.
me. No, you never got me angry. Me, you always been cool. But last of those, some people pissed me off.
Okay.
I never pissed you off.
I'm the
I never
same
said
way.
you. I said you've.
I know. I'm saying, but a lot of people piss him off all the time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then. I guess we're back. And before we jump into Lucas's weather, I just had a question because on Easter, I'm driving to pick up Moshi Moshi for Easter, Malay and I, because we're not going to, what are we going to cook, a ham or a turkey for like the two of us? And I was like, you know what, bro? I'm going to go get some freaking Moshi. It was a surprise and all that. So I'm pulling out and I see on the road what looks like horse shit, like on the road. I'm like, what the hell is this? And then I see a mounted police officer, on Biscayne Boulevard. And
So they
my
had to pick
question
it up?
is, no, it was, it's actually kind of funny. So you have lanes going this way and you have lanes going this way, but it was like right in the median. It's like the horse is like, oh, this is my spot. There's no cars here. I'm going to do him a solid. But what's up with seriously, what's up with the freaking mounted horse police here in Miami? Like, I don't know. It's just weird.
It's probably from way back in the day. Like they probably just kept the horse section of the police department open.
But on a road,
They have it
seriously,
in Wynwood. I've seen them.
Yeah, that city of Miami, they have the most horses.
Yeah, city of Miami has a lot of horses, and I've seen like a dog like barking at one like crazy because the dogs don't usually see horses.
Horses, yeah.
And then like it became a situation. The pickup truck had the dog in the bed,
Dang, okay.
and it just started barking like crazy and jumped out of the bed because of the horse. Like,
It's a nice little story. So
I don't think anyone goes against a horse.
nah, they just had a story. A horse kicked the shit out of a fucking pit bull.
Yeah.
That tried to attack it.
really,
Yeah, and
it's like a front hoof or like rear.
no, like the
It
dog
just-
tried to
you're
attack
probably
it. The dog
dead.
bit the horse 2 or 3 times, and horses are trained to protect whatever they're doing or whoever is controlling it, I guess.
Sure.
And the horse kicked the dog like 3 times after it got bit.
Damn.
Dog was severely injured.
He's probably dead.
Nah, I didn't die, but I think they had to put the dog down.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Died
it's
at the end.
dead.
Yeah.
No, but they had to put the dog down because it attacked the horse for no reason, not because
Sure.
of the injuries.
Okay. Semantics, folks. Semantics.
damage.
There we go.
All right. Well, anyway.
Research Lucas with the weather.
So, Lucas, what do we have for the weather this week?
This week
The chopstick
Comes
from last
from-
time.
comes from Newfoundland
Thanks.
and Labrador.
I'm sorry. From where? Newfoundland, Labrador.
And Labrador. I'm looking at weatherchannel.com and that's what it says.
So is Labrador the city in
No, it's Happy Adventure.
Happy Adventure is the city?
City, Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Okay. So the
Adventure.
name of the city is what?
Happy Adventure.
Happy Adventure, folks. Okay.
It is a small fishing village that was first set back in the. Of course, I lost it here.
Of course you did.
Stop it, Seth. I hate him.
Back in the at least the early 1800s.
Okay. Okay. I guess
Population-
back then, Happy Adventures, is probably it's not like they could wish for a new car or,
I was happy they made it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Seriously, especially up there in Canada.
Yep, big time.
Shoo.
Population as of 2016, 200.
Okay. All right. So happy trails.
Everybody knows your name.
Everybody knows everybody, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty
It's
much.
cheers up there.
All right. Well, I guess we'll start. What's today? So here's the thing. These shows are going to be coming out later than normal. They're going to be coming out closer to Thursday, just because that's when I'm going to be able to have time to get through the editing and stuff like that. So Thursday, Friday is when the show is going to come out. So why don't we start with Friday?
Friday.
Moving forward. Sure.
Friday, April 16th. Had to double check the month there.
Sure. By the way, this is, I forgot, in case you missed it, episode 69.
Nice.
Okay.
Friday, April 16th. High of 37, low of 31.
Whew.
Cloudy with a chance of precipitation at 24% with the winds coming out of the north-northeast at 17 miles per hour.
Okay.
Saturday, April 17th. High of 38, low of 34. Mostly cloudy with a chance of precipitation at 15% with the winds coming out of the east-northeast at 14 miles per hour.
Okay. It'd be a chilly day for a kite, but you could do it. It's possible.
Start running.
Yeah.
And I ran.
Jeez, nuclear centrifuges and then all over again. Not tons.
Sunday, April 18th. High of 40, low of 35.
Okay.
Rain.
Okay. Now we're
Chance
talking.
of precipitation at 75% with the winds coming out of the east at 18 miles per hour.
18. Okay, we're getting there with the winds.
Monday, April 19th. High of 41, low of 34. Light rain with a
Okay.
chance of precipitation at 70% with the winds coming out of the west-northwest at 16 miles per hour.
All right.
And finish off with Tuesday, April 20. Spark it.
Spark it. Okay. Sure. 420.
High,
Here we go.
high
Come on. We
46
added seriously? No one else here?
Six-
I mean, wow.
69, 420.
Yeah, right.
69 420.
Sure. It's like a double threat guy.
High 46,
Sure. High 46.
low of 35.
Yep.
AM showers with a
AM
chance of
showers.
precipitation at 33% with the
33.
winds coming out of the west at 11 miles per hour.
Let's just say it's kind of breezy.
And can I say one thing about the episode 69?
Sure.
You guys do know that 69 is just a romantic dinner for two.
It's delicious.
Sure. I mean,
I literally thought he had something real to say.
that was pretty good. That was better than
Great
okay. Sure. Okay. Moving on. Where are we on? Tuesday?
No, we're done.
Oh, that's it?
Done, son. It's
Yeah.
Tuesday, bro.
Geez,
That was a
okay. Wow.
Research
I
Lucas.
guess let's
Pay
do it.
attention, Seth. Come on.
Dude,
worried about
here's stuck on.
69.
Yeah, the dinner for two just had me so enthralled. Good Lord. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start with
What? You got beef?
and Laz, go ahead and take it away for an obvious one. So our boy Jean, please do tell.
Mr. Gene from a place we used to work to a long time ago. Found Blue, called me a couple weeks ago. He's like, oh, I like your show. This and that. What's going on? You think I could be on the show one day? I say, you know what? Yeah, for sure. Seth calls me up. We need somebody. I'm like, let me call him. Call him. He's like, yeah, I'm in. No problem. Mind you, he reached out to us.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Seriously.
like, it wasn't like we reached out to him. So then
Don't call us. We'll call you.
Yeah, the first day he was like, yeah, I'm in. Then I called him back. I'm like, we're going to do Tuesday. He's like, yeah, no problem. We got you. Did the group chat. Those who've been on the show know that we go through a group chat, so we know what we're talking about, just to familiar ourselves with each other and the topics.
Sure.
Had any response from him from the whole time?
So we add him to the group chat and
Nothing
nothing.
at all.
So after a couple days, I mean, and we do have guests that come on that don't especially if it's their first time. They feel like it's a little bit maybe intimidated and, a little bit nervous. So there are guests that come on that just don't participate in the chat.
But at least hit us up once in a while.
Or just come hammered.
Camilla will hit me up randomly. I know some of the guests hit you up privately. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I didn't hear from him at all. No text, no call. So I'm like, you know what, Seth? I haven't heard from him. Let me call him, see what's good. Ricky just happened to be with me. I'm just like, this thing didn't answer the phone. What's good? I think we have to find somebody else.
Yeah.
And then he heard Ricky in the background. Ask Ricky. Like,
Yeah, just call me off the bench, huh, coach?
Well, yeah, I mean,
know.
pretty much. Like when we need someone to come in, I mean, you've always stepped in. That's why you got the applause.
yeah, but the thing is, we have to
it.
literally think about who's coming on every week. So don't do that especially since you wanted to be on. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. But fuck
I
it.
learned firsthand.
I mean, it's all good though. Whatever. Yeah, Rick.
Yeah, but Ricky, you had already been on the show like when we started back in like 2017.
We are
and
looking
we're
for
friends, so you've earned your right. That's why you're still here. Same thing with Camilo.
We're looking for new guests, and
Yeah. And John, I think he would have been great.
Yeah, for sure.
He's definitely a different personality and different point of view. It's a shame he couldn't make it.
He probably has a good reason.
Yeah.
I know I do.
Good reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there was any reason at all other than holy shit, what did I just sign up for? He would have had something.
But he's watched the show, so he knows.
I know, but I think you're like, yeah, let me do it, and then afterwards he's like, uh-oh. And I could see that happening. I mean, I've asked people, they're just like, I don't know, I wouldn't feel comfortable. Or I'd be
It's
nervous.
not
He sounded really interested, so
I mean,
that's
our first time ever doing it, I was nervous, and then 5 minutes in,
my first few episodes. I was nervous.
By your third one, you're falling asleep on the show. How
Exactly.
comfortable is that?
No, but I
got
mean, like,
comfortable.
I was there every week, the beginning, and I was still nervous for like maybe the first 2 months, bro.
Sure.
I have other beefs.
Okay. Go ahead. Damn.
We were talking about earlier with the guns and stuff.
Sure.
The fucking bullets are like ridiculously expensive, so it's hard to just go to the gun range and just have a fun time shooting. Because before,
You said it's $40 for 50 bullets.
$40 for 50 bullets.
And which size is that?
That's
Is that pretty much all
9
it-
millimeters.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And what do they normally cost?
before, we used to just go to Walmart. If we spend $50 on bullets, we probably get like boxes of bullets. And
Well, yeah,
For
Walmart
example-
stopped selling them though.
Yeah,
yeah, before they
Walmart-
stopped selling them, a 50 round would cost you $7.98, depending on the brand. Like Winchester.
Wow,
yeah.
like that?
We racked up, but at that time we were going every week just shooting for hours.
And last week when I took, maybe like when around Layla's
There you
birthday,
go.
like
There.
last month, me and Layla went. The bullets were $30.
Sure.
So it went up already 33% in a month. And mind you, we only went for like a short period of time. No, me and Layla went for longer because I'm showing her how to use the gun,
Sure.
how to load, stuff like that. So, but now $40. Like before, we just go and just have a ball.
Yeah, the guns would get hot. We let them cool off.
Yeah, you know
Sure.
what I mean. Like it was fine. But
We
now
shoot ridiculous
it's crazy.
amounts. AR bullets were even cheaper. I used to buy them, 20 round for like $4.
Beef
here.
number 2,
Beef number 2,
which is a little more serious.
Wait, that was the bullets, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
the bullets. And then now I have another one.
Oh,
Number 3.
Jesus.
He has
Holy
a list.
crap, dude.
Yeah, because this one's annoying as fuck. So
What? You got beef?
somebody got tested positive with COVID. And this bitch keeps fucking going out, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, is this the one where you had to get the test just
No,
in
not
case?
her. Not her.
Oh, okay.
No, like her partner.
Okay.
And I'm just like, yo. And then she's like, I feel bad because she wants to go out. But I'm like, yo, it doesn't matter. She shouldn't fucking go anywhere.
Just
like,
sit somewhere for 2
yeah,
weeks.
just sit somewhere for 2 weeks. Fuck it. Like, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, like for me, I'm like, like, I don't really want to be around anything.
Sure.
Like, but I mean, safe would be stay home. But I want to go to the beach and I want to go here. Like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Sit your
stay
fucking
the
bitch ass
fuck
at home.
How
Like,
old is she?
She's young.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so,
there you
like,
go.
Remember
But,
the
like,
movie Black Snake Moan? They need to shackle her or something.
No, like,
Damn.
what the fuck are you doing? Like,
That's the only way it's gonna work.
I
and I'm
never
like,
saw
oh,
that
fucking
movie.
super
I wanted
spreader.
to see it, though.
You need to see it.
Yeah,
It's
I
good.
wanted to see it because it looks good. It's Samuel L. Jackson, right?
Yeah.
And what's the girl's name? Is
I
it
don't know.
Dakota Fanning?
Oh, I'm not,
white.
I thought she was asking me
She's
today. Like,
white.
she's white. Dumbass.
So, whoa, what do bullets cost up there, Lucas, where you are?
He said like 35 or 33 for. Oh, he buys them online.
No,
Okay.
the last time I bought it was just about a year ago. For off-brand ammunition was about $33-$34 for a box of 50.
Off-brand. What are you getting with with
Oh,
brand
so
name?
they're expensive over there then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the
But for-
shortage.
Wow.
Yeah, used to be able to get a box of 500 plus rounds of 22 caliber rifle for about 15, 20 bucks.
Yeah.
exactly.
500.
That's what I was saying. We got tired of shooting and go home. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
Like the
Sure.
guns would literally get hot.
yeah, you couldn't hold it anymore. Like,
My shield would jam after about 70 rounds. It was mostly because of the ammunition, but
it's worser.
Worser. There you go.
I sent you. I paid money for you to go to school, Lucas.
Good Lord.
I'm sorry.
The hell, man. Sheesh. All right. So I have a quick beef myself.
What?
And so
beef?
those of you following along, if you remember correctly, Elena and I ended up getting jobs in the same week. And I started before she did. And we had to go we did one of the things we talked about in the last episode, which was, looking for daycare and stuff like that. And so anyway, long story short, we found daycare for Alicia. We put her in there. She's there for like 4 days. All of a sudden she's sick. Great. So and everyone tells me, and even though I forgot I was like, not our kid, So when you take them to daycare, they're going to get sick, and everyone's going to get sick. And I'm like, well, I don't get sick. Certainly I'm not going to get sick.
Good luck.
So
Welcome to parenthood.
Like maybe like once a year at the most, once every other year. It's not like I get sick like often. So all of a sudden, it's like I have to start working on Monday. Saturday night, Elena's like, do you feel like a little something like And I'm thinking to myself, I was just thinking that like an hour ago, and I'm like, oh no, it's her too, because you feel it, you're like, nah, it's fine. Like sometimes I'll have allergies, it'll do something like that. I wake up the next day, it's gone. Not this time.
Were you worried that it could be something else? No.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Just because, truth be told, by day 3, I was fine. So that was Saturday. Sunday, Sunday, I was like, okay, now I'm definitely getting sick. Monday, my first fucking day at work, I had to call out sick.
Wow.
My first
What a
day.
first impression.
Whoa.
First day of work.
You're fired.
Luckily, I'm working with someone
somebody
who
you know.
knows me. Yeah, and this person is a friend and understands. But dude, I couldn't go in. Like, I'm super sick. Alicia's super sick. Elena's super sick. And my biggest concern was going in there because I was supposed to be going out with one of the other people that work with the company and meeting other people. Then I'm being very vague. It's a sales job. I had to go out and meet clients. And so I just didn't want to be there looking like I am because it's not going to be leaving a good impression. So I
You
stayed
don't
home.
scare them.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then now, especially nowadays, we're not allowed to be sick right now.
So, but the second
You can't
day,
even cough.
dude,
can't even
that's
cough
the
anymore.
thing,
Coughing
dude.
is
You
like farting
cough
now.
and everyone's like, "What's going on? He's coughing?"
No.
Or like you sniff, dude.
Spray aerosol in your face.
Dude,
It's a wrap.
it's straight up.
But I didn't want to. I kind of wanted to warn you about it,
Sure.
but that happens though.
Yeah.
Like as soon as they go to school, they're getting sick because one kid gets sick and gets
They
the whole
all
class
get
sick.
sick, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
once somebody gets sick,
But I just didn't expect us to get sick because obviously her immune system's not used to that stuff. Anyway, long as
Nor is
she's
yours.
sick for like over a week, we couldn't put her in daycare. Elena was supposed to have this week to herself to kind of mentally prepare to go back to work, study, learn as much as she can. And so she couldn't do that because she was at home sick, taking care of Alicia, who's homesick, who's supposed to be in daycare, so she can take care of the stuff she's supposed to take care of. Meanwhile, I had to leave work early to take Elena to work late because we couldn't put Alicia in daycare because she was still sick when Elena started her job. She works at night or in the evenings. So I had to leave work at 4 o'clock so I could drop her off at 5 o'clock when she's supposed to be there at 4 o'clock, just because I had to take over for Alicia. So either Elena's like 2 hours late for work, or I leave early 2 hours. So we decided to split the freaking difference. So
Was that
it's
your
like,
second day?
This was
Same week.
I know the same week. I thought it was
Black,
the second day.
you're fired.
this was
What a first impression.
this was yesterday. This was yesterday, but I worked all week. But I mean, it's cool. Like, I mean,
but it is what happens.
the company
And then
gets it. It's
with
fine.
with kids.
It happens.
They're, you know what I mean. Like if I'm gonna cough or I'm gonna sneeze, I'm not gonna sneeze in your face.
Sure.
I'm not gonna drink from you. But kid, like,
They
Dad,
don't
what's
cover
that
their
juice?
mouths.
Let
They
me
don't
taste it.
Dude, the nose is running. She
Yeah.
wipes it with her hand.
Yep.
But then it gets like, she doesn't like just do like a clean wipe. She'll
Nah.
just smear it across her face.
Then she comes,
and
gives
then
you a
she's
kiss,
like wants to get picked
gives you a
up.
hug.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, ew.
She's
So,
touching all your shit.
like, oh, dude.
oh man,
It's what they do.
It was a definitely she's just never been sick like this. It was an eye opener, and like I said,
Don't worry. Every year, bro, it's coming.
but Elena was sick for up until a couple days ago. She was sick for over a week also. So luckily, I recovered pretty quickly, and I did go to work the next day. And the next day, I was good. Like I still, I felt fine. I just had like a little bit of like a dry throat, and then every day after that, I was just coughing all the crap out. But yeah, man, my beef is with whatever stupid little twerp kid got my kid sick.
Not the
Here we go.
kid.
It's not the kid's fault. I thought the beef was gonna
I'm
be.
just kidding.
I was gonna check you for either way.
I'm sure
whatever you were gonna
Alicia
say.
got other kids sick. And all right, Lucas. So you had a semi-sucket?
Semi-socket.
Semi-sucket. Okay.
They only have teeth through.
Yeah, right. Balls didn't quite hit the chin yet. Just dangling in front of the chin.
So instead of balls deep, it's balls shallow.
Exactly.
So I finally got my unemployment.
Okay. Nice. Nice.
Yeah. And talking to one of my friends that lived down there,
Okay. Live down
Apparently-
where?
Florida.
Okay.
In Miami.
Sure.
Apparently, you guys in Florida with your unemployment, you don't get a $300 bonus per week on top of your unemployment.
Yeah, down here,
used to.
Florida.
They used to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because people in Maryland, same thing. They're getting the extra $300.
Well, I'm getting my extra $300, so you
It
guys
depends
can
on the
suck
state.
it.
It's pretty messed up.
Well,
Kinda. Like it's a federal thing. I feel like shouldn't everybody get it? But
I
yeah.
mean,
So the people
some
down
states are
and
different.
unemployment down here in Florida is garbage. It's like $300 a month or a week. I mean,
300
up
a
in
week.
Maryland it's like $410, and then you get the $300 on top of that, getting like over $700 each week.
but people in Florida abuse this stuff.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. All right, so
suck it.
semi-suck it, please.
Yeah. but no, just found out you guys don't get the extra 300, so suck it, Florida.
All right.
Wow, suck it for us.
Suck
Fuck
it.
you, bro. Like,
Not me. I'm employed.
That's awesome.
I've been playing.
That's a very excellent use of suck it.
Suck it.
Suck it.
Not
That's
you
awesome.
guys, but just all of Florida.
We are.
Okay, so I'm going to do a quick couple updates, and then we'll go into Laz's Corner Positivity and kind of wrap it up. So I decided to end with positivity instead of ending with the updates, because the updates, some of them, some can be a little depressing. So Myanmar's military is charging families $85 to retrieve the bodies of relatives killed by security forces in a bloody crackdown on Friday. So in other words, the people they killed, if the family wants the body, it's going to cost you $85. U.S., by the way, which is probably a lot more money for them
Where is
over
this
there.
again?
Myanmar.
Oh, Miramar.
Yeah. We're basically
Not Miramar.
yeah, now where Ricky's son lives. Fucking dork I am. So anyway, I was like, that's all right. It was early in the show. Like I was willing to believe anything.
You said it was 85.
85.
It's not so bad.
It's 119,826.
All right. So how much does it cost for a gallon of milk there? That's where we'll really know what that's
Research
worth.
Lucas.
All right. So anyway, It's just pretty messed up. Over 700 people, have been killed since the crackdown. We'll see what's up.
That's messed up.
We
killed your family member. Come get the body. By the way, $85.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the military took over, and they just don't give a fuck.
That's not bad.
What's that?
$5.32 for a gallon of milk.
Okay, all right. So
that's not bad.
So it's like
$100
It's like $100. Okay, all right, fair enough. So Satan's shoes to be recalled. Wait, in U.S. dollars? Has to be in U.S. dollars.
Yeah. It's $5.32 in the U.S.
Satan's shoes to be recalled as Nike agrees to settle lawsuit. So remember what happened with Lil Nas X.
I was telling Laz this.
They killed the wrong X, man. They killed the wrong fucking X.
Come on, bro. Really? Dang.
You're on that bandwagon, huh?
Yes, I am, bro.
I don't know. I think he's good for hip hop. That's for sure. Lil Nas X. I know.
No, the music's fine. The music's fine.
The music's fine.
Did you see the video?
You need to break some fucking barriers.
Did you see the video?
I did not see the video.
Go watch the video and then we'll talk.
Well, we're not judging him on the video. We're judging him on the music and judging him me personally, judging him on the impact he's having on the genre that's, looking to be a little bit more inclusive. When, it's a difficult genre to have that sort of inclusiveness. What's that, Lucas?
I was going to say a good impact on the genre.
Well, I don't think so.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Fuck you guys.
Because he's including every. I get it.
Yeah.
He's not the first gay rapper out there. Let me tell you, he's just the first one to have the balls to fucking do it. And he was discovered on SoundCloud. He put the freaking track up on SoundCloud, and look at him, dude.
You just like that track. That's why.
I like the story. I like the story. I haven't honestly. I don't know if I've heard of any other one of his tracks. To be honest with you,
exactly.
Other than that one, I'm sure there's one out there I've seen or heard, but. I know. I just like the story. So I can, the track's cool. Billy Ray Cyrus getting in on that shit. Yee! So anyway, the 1,000.
Everybody liked the song, Rick. You can't even lie. You can't lie.
Yeah. But he's saying he made an impact. He made one good song.
So I have a friend.
Where's the follow-up?
People listen to him.
He might be a one-hit wonder, but that's fine. I have a friend who thought, I'm going to take the horse. She thought it was, I'm going to take the horse to the hotel room. She's like, what is he doing?
No, bro.
She really thought that. Like, what's this guy doing with the horse?
He's good. He's not going to be a one-hit wonder.
So I agree. So here's the thing. Nike, the lawsuit is upheld, and this company, Mischief, MSCHF, is doing a voluntary recall. Nobody is giving those fucking shoes back. Hear the words coming out. Nobody is going to give those fucking shoes back.
Of course not.
Forget it. No way. That's it. They might have to give up the money that they got from them to Nike, though. I can say that. All right, Laz. What you got?
Laz's Corner of Positivity.
8-year-old cancer survivor who sold over 30,000 boxes of Girl Scout cookies to donate proceeds to others fighting cancer.
Oh, okay.
So, an 8-year-old cancer survivor in San Bernardino, California, is using some of the proceeds from her Girl Scout cookie sales to give back to others fighting cancer. Lily Bumpus, who has been a Girl Scout for 4 years, said she has sold 32,484 boxes of Girl Scout cookies, crushing the previous record of 26,000 boxes within 3 months. Wow.
And that 27,000 boxes was the one who set up shop in front of the weed store.
Oh, really?
No.
Did we have
But you saw that
I think
story,
we talked
right?
about this.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
That's pretty 30,000, dude.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Where do you put all that cash? Jesus.
How are they selling all that? I mean, I guess
I buy them.
if somebody's selling cookies, I'm selling it. You guys are all buying.
Not here in Florida.
Ah, dude.
Oh, you're not gonna buy a cookie if my daughter's selling them?
Maybe
Seth,
one.
do you remember when I had Girl Scout cookies shipped down?
Yeah, I do remember. It was great. At first, I was pissed, but then as soon as I took a bite into those delicious, I like the Samoas. That's my jam. And
Then
there's a
we went to the
s'mores one
grocery store.
that we used to because they're different. The ones that down here are different than the ones that I could get in Maryland.
Then we went to the grocery store and he stopped and bought more.
All right,
They're just weird flavors for me, but I like them.
that's all right.
So out of the 32,000 boxes sold, 5,200 are being donated to fellow childhood cancer warriors in the hospitals.
So $5,000.
5,000 of no more than that because the box.
Yeah,
whatever,
the 30,000 times 4. You're looking at 120 grand.
No, 5,200 boxes that are sold are gonna be donated. Like whatever is sold.
Oh, they're going to the
like
kids.
$7. Yeah, they're gonna go to the kids.
Okay.
She was born with a rare form of bone cancer. And she has been cancer free just before her first birthday, so that's why she's doing it. So it's cool.
Dang,
I like it.
that's rough.
Yeah.
Good for her, man. Yeah. We'll take it. Absolutely. We appreciate that. So, all right. Well, anybody have any last minute thoughts out there?
Actually,
Sure.
I have an appointment to get my COVID shot.
Okay.
Oh, I want to get mine this week.
I got the email today, actually, or no, yesterday. They gave me a location where I can just walk up and get it done. So
Really? Where?
Yeah, the university.
Okay.
You guys let me know how that turned out.
Yeah.
No Johnson & Johnson though, because they just canceled it today.
Yeah, no, the reason I had to wait so long, which was only a few weeks, because I specifically asked for the Pfizer.
So you're gonna do the 2 shots. Yeah. So today they just said that
2 shot.
They literally said today that
was so white, you guys.
they just canceled the Johnson & Johnson when they had one person die.
Okay.
And
damn.
they had 5 people that were like seriously
With blood
injured.
clots.
Yeah. I was watching it right before I left the home, so I didn't try to bring it up for today.
And here's the thing, like there's a lot of people out there who's like, oh, never taking Ricky. Absolutely, because it doesn't matter if you release this out into the public, there is a good chance that there's going to be some stuff that pops up. And we talked about it. Could be your race, could be where you live, your altitude, how old are you, what do you eat, pre-existing conditions.
For him, he's good though. He's not like his job is safe. I mean, besides me and the people that like were around, everybody else is fine.
Sure.
So he's good.
Yeah.
For me, going to the hotel, nah.
Yeah.
Not that.
I mean, my job is to visit clients.
Visit clients and people, and nobody. And since you've been out more, you see how the mask situation is right now. Nobody's wearing a mask.
I mean, out in public, no, but I have to say, when I visit my clients, everybody has them on, which does make me feel better. But I just want to get it over with. I'm not really worried about it anyway, but then I just really don't worry about it. So, Elena's on Ricky's boat. She's not that interested.
Yeah,
and
if it ain't broke, why am I fixing it?
She's in the restaurant, bro.
Yeah. So we'll see. All right, folks. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. So, spread the love. Tell your friends. Review us, follow us, subscribe, all that cool stuff.
Come be a guest.
Yeah, come be a guest. So we're going to get my boy...
And actually come.
Dave McAdoo on the show, which I think would be really, really cool. He's a friend of mine. So which would be, I'll figure out how to set up the 2
Zooms.
Yeah, it could work because we can have them both going at the same time.
Oh, that'll be a first.
Yeah,
Now that
we're
we
gonna
have
try.
the power.
Oh, we could have a guest and him. Too much?
5 people? That's too much.
That's pushing it.
Yeah, I mean, it could physically happen, but the conversation would just be ridiculous. So it's bad enough when we get people on here that just really have a lot to say, and then we all have a lot to say, and then the show ends up being like 2.5 hours, and I have to cut an hour out of it. Shit like that,
I could just lie down.
5 would be a debate.
Yeah, 5 would be too much. Even 4 is like the maximum you're going to see, but I just like to challenge us and myself, and technologically as well as conversationally. And
He really likes keeping himself mentally challenged.
Whatever. Jesus Christ. All right, well, this is Seth and Mike 1. We got Laz in Mike 2.
Yo.
We got Lucas in Mike 3. And we got Ricky in Mike 4.
On standby.
That's right. Boom.
Standby Rick.
Yeah, right? Dang. How quickly thy crumbles.
Good night, guys.
Look at that.
Boom.